Hi, Whiskey Jason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, and today I have Blanton's Silver Edition. I love tasting rare and exotic whiskeys, and the Silver Edition actually was a duty-free product up until 2009. Then it was discontinued, bottled at 49% ABV. I have here the cask 225, which is at Whiskey Base a 69893. As always, Blanton was taken from Warehouse H. Maybe you can recognize, I like this. This is some good stuff. 2004, this was actually bottled on March 22nd, 2004, so about 13 years ago. I have a friend that gave me this sample. I've had this for the last couple of months, so it hasn't been that long, but he's had it for many, many years apparently. So the first thing I get when I nose it is a nice, nice smell of an old yeast. But then I also get something else, and I call it just the burnt marshmallow. Now, I like both. I'm sorry, I like the old yeast. I'm not a great fan of the burnt marshmallow, but there's a lot of honey, there's a lot of clover, there's a lot of tabac, there's a lot of candy corn, there's some pecan in there, there's even a little bit of tobacco leaves in here, and a little tiny hint of cinnamon even. So there's a lot going on in the nose. Let's try it. This little dip was that burnt marshmallow taste that I had in my mouth, as if the charred barrels were just a little bit too dominant. I don't know what else causes burnt marshmallow taste. I'm sure there's scientists out there, a chemical engineer that can tell me exactly what type of chemical composition that's burnt marshmallow causes, but it's not really something I enjoyed. But at the end, even now, it's so delicious. It's got a lot of the pecan. It's got some honey. It's got the clover. It's got I even would say a little bit of teak in there. There's a long-lasting taste at the aftertaste. Good stuff. Good stuff. Blanton Silver Edition. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, 2009, if I'm correctly informed, it was discontinued. My bottle was 2004. I think they started in 2001 actually producing this, about once or twice a year for duty free. 49% back then. Elmer T. Lee, thank you very much once again for starting the single barrel projects. I know you wanted to make money. I know you wanted to have just this wonderful experience of tasting, of us having the possibility to taste different flavor profiles, and we still get to. The bottles are fantastic. Look at that silver. This is the, which I tasted the video before, the 7th edition of M&P Wine and Spirits Festival in Poland. This is just a typical that over here in Germany, the special reserve with 40%, 38 euros, even on sale, I think, for 35 euros, so about $40 is what we get this for. Very, very nice stuff. And the only thing I'd like to mention before I stop is I must admit that my horsies, unfortunately, I had one that was gold. I have 5 different ones of these. The gold one really is gold. I like them better this way, and the more the bronze type of color. But that gold one really does have a different profile, at least from the color, than everything else. So, enough time to taste this one last. To give this one last sip, I'm going to give it a 2, which is a B in American English. A B. I have to give it a B. It's scraping on the B plus, but that burnt marshmallow that's in there just kind of just pulls it down. I'm sorry. As I said, and this little ding, that little dip really does affect it a little bit. All right, Whiskey Jason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany. What I love doing is I love tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. And this is rare and exotic, discontinued 2019, the silver edition, great bottle. And maybe you can find something in a store that's a dusted bottle, or maybe you can trade something with a friend, or maybe you can find something in a basement when someone passes away. Sometimes you have these household sales, and you can actually find an old bottle of something, and I can highly recommend the Blantons if you can find it and if you can try it. Price value, I would say anything below $80. If you can find a bottle of this for under $80, it would be worth it. All right, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please also like the video, and down in the comments, maybe you can tell me what rare and exotic whiskey should I taste that you've never had. Maybe you can have the privilege of actually being named here, and I might just do it if I can find it over here in Germany. All the best. See you soon.